versus Hatfield, and we're going to take you behind the scenes into all the action. Sorry, Lee, do you want me to move the
Yeah, piss off.
So, coach of the Stars, Lee Mills, how's prep been this week?
Prep's been good. Great turnout Thursday for the last training session. Everyone's up, even though he's not in the squad, putting in the shift, helping out the boys, making sure we're as prepared as we can be.
Brilliant. How's the mood around the boys as well?
Buzzing at the minute. Everyone's buzzing. You can feel it just in the bar there. Everyone's ready to rock, ready to go. All prepped up. Going to come away with something from the end of a really good season.
Brilliant. What's the key to success for the day?
Good strong defence. Defensive structure. We know what Hatfield do. We know what they do well. Pick and goes, mostly up front. Not a great deal in the back. So we've got to keep our structure in and around the breakdown. Once we've done that and we get the ball on our terms, get it out wide and use our fast back line. I think that's key. Stretch them a lot.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, Matt, finals day. All ready? All prep done?
Yeah, I think good training session on Thursday. Full team run out. Ross giving us the vibe of what we expect from his team today. So yeah, I think we're ready to go.
Awesome. Weather, do you think that's going to play a part in the day? It's a little bit damp out there now.
We played them twice this season. I think once was in the scorching heat early on in the season where we lost by a point. So I think this is a Luton day. It's definitely my kind of weather today. Slows up the pitch a little bit, and it comes in a little bit more of a forward game.
Perfect. How's the nerves with the young boys? You know, is there anything that's been said that's...
Nothing at the minute. Just obviously it's an early meet time, a bit more early because of the cup game, and just hopefully nobody burns herself out before kick-off. So.
Perfect. Thank you.
Cheers.
Rinchy, thanks for joining us.
It's alright.
How's the mood in the camp this morning?
It's alright. Positive.
Brilliant.
Very positive.
What's the outlook for the day?
Wet. Very wet. But we're going to win anyway.
Perfect.
As long as I pick up a couple.
Absolutely. So, Hatfield played them twice. What's the vibe about them?
I think they were lucky both times, to be fair. I only played one of them, I think. They just had a big fat old kicker who would ping it in from anywhere. So we just need to be smart and then we'll be alright.
Perfect. In terms of how the season's gone, how does this top it off for you?
I think it'll be a quality finish this season, to be fair. It seems like first year or second team. We might as well, if we can get some silverware, it's going to be a success. Seems like we can third in the league as well. I think we can count it as a success.
Great stuff, thank you.
So,
Ollie Haynes, thanks for joining us. So, what's the plan for the day?
Go out and win.
It's a great plan. In terms of the weather, how does it affect you in your role, especially as 10?
We have to tighten the game up a lot. Can't really play as expansive as we would like, but kicking game today is going to be so important as to who wins the territory battle.
Absolutely. Hatfield, faced them twice, big opposition. There's only 12 points in it between both fixtures. How do you feel today's going to go?
I think if we stay structured, it'll go pretty well. I think the last few times the only reason we've lost out is either discipline or structure. So I think if we can get those two things right, we'll do pretty well.
Perfect. Thanks very much. Right, and quick fire questions.
About the match scheme?
Name?
Anthony.
Position?
Forward.
Who's the most valuable player in the team?
Me.
Who's got the biggest piece?
Biggest piece?
Biggest piece.
I don't know. Harry.
Best banter.
Best banter.
It's quick fire, mate. It's quick fire.
Nah. Best banter. Tom Winch.
Ryan Rosser, quick fire questions. How's your knee?
My knee is good.
Okay. Name?
Ryan Russell,
Position?
number 8.
Most valuable player?
Me.
There you go. Who's got the biggest piece?
Me.
Biggest push?
I don't see.
You ain't seen. Okay.
Maybe looking.
Result today?
Don't know the result, we'll see you later, but we'll win.
Yeah. I try to tell you, you ain't ready. Have you ever seen a man not afraid to die? Gave his life for a dream. Born hustler, so the game conceived. A cage beast, but now I'm free. How can you blame me? I was born for this, the game chose me. Now I've been training for this my whole life. Carpe diem, seize the moment, right. We gon' turn up and rock plenty ice. This is our time, yeah, I'm about that life. I'm a street dude, teach dudes to think quicker. Would take over the world, but yo, I dream bigger. Never satisfied, I'm trying to be richer. And pour out a little bit for those who ain't with us. Ready, I don't get ready, I stay ready. Cause the consequences is heavy. My man D said he would never quit, even though the thing's heavy. We push like a 7-7 Chevy, boys ready. My whole clique since 06 was on the bottom, now we running this. Grind hard when the load gets heavy. The money was slow, but now it's steady. You boys is not you ready. Boys don't want it with us, so stop lying. Show me a dude can, I show you a boy dying. I ain't lying. We are self-built, self-made, self-sustained, self-seekers, selfish, yo, I'm trying to get paid. My goons do it in the rain. To be clear, we are not the same. You were born, I was made. You'll spend forever in the grave. We've already spent many moons sipping cool drinks in the shade. Picture me on a stage with 50,000 fans in a riot, and a frenzy don't cost me, boy. We got a sick and twisted way of coming at you every day until you see it our way. I'm glad we can see eye to eye before somebody had to die. Please don't cry. It's occasionally necessary to push a dude over the ledge so he can come to his head and know that he's not ready. I don't get ready, I stay ready. Cause the consequences is heavy. My man D said he would never quit, even though the thing's heavy. We push like a 7-7 Chevy, boys ready. My whole clique since 06 was on the bottom, now we running this. Grind hard when the load gets heavy. The money was slow, but now it's steady. You boys is not ready. I don't get ready, I stay ready. Cause the consequences is heavy. My man D said he would never quit, even though the thing's heavy. We push like a 7-7 Chevy, boys ready. My whole clique since 06 was on the bottom, now we running this. Grind hard when the load gets heavy. The money was slow, but now it's steady. You boys is not ready.
So, for the final time this season, the team lineup. The front row consists of Charlie Wallington, Wayne Hempson and Paul Thomas. In the centres, we see a return for Conor O'Neill after injury and Brogan McEwen. Ryan Shepherd, Harry Wright and Matt McClurg make up the back row. Skipper number 9 today, Ross Geraghty. Ollie Haynes at fly half. Kai MacArthur and Tom Winch in the centres. And the back three, Shane Thomas, Alex Hill and Lewis Mayhew. The finishers off the bench today, Mikey Joy, Ryan Rosser, Ben Knight and Anthony Middleton. Let's get into the action.
I wasn't sure combination.
Tiny pitch. It is a tiny pitch. I'm just thinking that with Ollie. If he kicks at that goal, that's over in the school.
Yeah.
I hope they've got enough balls.
Move when you stand, guys. Move when you stand. Move back and forward. Start with me. That's it. Start with me. Come on, boys.
Clean it up, clean it up! What Connor boy! Stay back! Stay back!
Stop the drive!
Stay there, Lou, stay there.
Yes, Luton!
They're setting it too.
Tee on, tee on.
Go on, Ollie.
Him. Set the tone.
Unlucky. Boys, let's go. Unlucky. What's up, boys? Tough. It hasn't got 10 to us. It's not got 10. Shane! Oh, Shane, no. Here we go then, fellas. Let's go, Luton. All right, Luton. Come on, let's go, boys. Back on, boys. Come on. Trying to keep that arm up. Nice shoulders back. Line's fine, here we go. Numbers. Let's go, Harry. Good job. Yes, on 10. Cross on 10. Hold, hold, Luton, hold. It's on. Chop him. That's me. Let's drive up.
Oh, come on, it was a clear obstruction. 40 yards back, for fuck's sake. It's never too late. Fuck me. We'll go and put the ball down for him at the other end. Well done. Boys, turn and face!
Push that, push that.
And again,
Stay there, stay there.
Go, Winchy, keep it going!
that's our ball. No.
Defensive pressure, Luton! Forward in defence! Forward in defence! Great work, Winchy! Great work! Clock's not off. Exit Luton, let's get out of here!
Next Saturday, our first two playoffs. Next Saturday. Is it? Next Saturday, yeah. Fifth, I think.
You didn't post it, did you? Yes. That one.
See what the result was.
Let's go, Charlie! Hold him!
I just thought the airport was stepping like a platform.
Get up on him, Harry!
Sit on him, lads! Sit on him!
Still playing free ball. They've got a free ball. They've got a free ball.
Come on, tackle lower.
Lucky Charlie.
Let's get lower, guys. Lower.
Still got a free ball. They're playing new advantage.
Put him out!
Tee's on now.
Everybody! Chase together, boys. Let's go. Chasing, mate.
Someone get his glasses.
Right. Table 3 knockout winners. Who are they?
Well, that's a good Luton. Is that us?
Let's
go, Russell!
Good job, good. Oh, new in the packet.
Hold it up, mate. Stirring the language talk. Chairman's happy.
Yeah, there is.
That's my kid. You're not my dad. That's my kid. I'm the one that's for 9 months.
Shep, congratulations on a final win.
Very much.
You're welcome. So you were heavily involved in the ones over the last couple of seasons. Down with the twos, learning a new position. How have you found things have gone?
A lot better. A lot better than last year. It's a lot more fun playing flanker. It's more enjoyable, and it's the team at the twos. The ethos is amazing. So much better than it is around the club. Really fun.
Awesome. So a big victory today.
Massive.
Getting over the line at the end there, how did it feel?
Didn't actually score it. Got disallowed. Penalty. So yeah, heartbreaking really. Not getting a try, but team win was all that counts. It was brilliant. We dominated massively.
Super stuff. If you could bottle up one element of the day and take it to every game with you, what would it be?
Charlie Scrummager. He's had an amazing game, brilliant. He's my player of the match by far. Brilliant player, and he done really well today. Very, very understated normally, but today really pulled out of the bag.
Awesome stuff. Congratulations on the cup win.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Roscoe, 24 years at the club and another bit of silverware in the bag. You've rode the ups and downs. How's it feel?
Pretty buzzing, to be fair. Absolutely over the moon. The boys were wicked today, outstanding. So yeah, pretty chuffed.
If you could bottle up one thing from today and take it into every game, what would it be?
The passion, or the willingness, the wanting to be there first to win. Do you know what I mean? The desire, I suppose. That's the word that I'm looking for. Desire.
Cool. So moving forward, it's a strong second team now with a strong first team that are fighting for their playoff spot. How does the setup work in the future, and where do you see it going?
Oh, well, hopefully we can drip feed the odd boy in here, there and everywhere, or add in to the first team. There's so many candidates now. There's really, really good boys in this team. So a couple of the boys stand out, but no need to mention names, but we all know who they are, and yeah, they're doing really, really well. Really, really well. It won't be long before they're knocking on the door.
So you've got your moment in the spotlight to lift the trophy at the end of the day there. How did that feel?
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, it was nice to be able to stand up and lift up the shield in front of everyone. It was nice. Yeah, it was good.
Stand up performer today. Anybody?
Connor O'Neill for me.
Really?
Yeah, Connor O'Neill.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
So, Dickie.
Hi.
Championes.
Absolutely.
How's that
Amazing
gone down?
feeling. Oh, it's wonderful. The atmosphere around the team post game is electrifying. Has been all day. Has been all week. It's been a real treat to be around the boys this week.
How do you think this is going to push us on for next season?
I think it's a great stepping stone for us as a club. We can only go forwards from here. We've got something to defend next year, and I think it will do wonders for recruitment.
Good. Any secrets from today, success-wise? What do you think was the tipping point from a team that's put us over twice before?
I think that was it. I think that they put us over twice before. We wanted to go out there and show that we are not just whipping boys. We're not just the third place team in this league, and that we've actually got the stones and the ability in our pack, in our backs, to dominate. And defensively, we did that today. I can think of a few one-on-one tackles. You know, we made sure that we were at least 2 up on every man and really pushed through.
Good star performer.
Like you said, 1 to 19 was a great performance. If I'm pressed and I had to pick one individual, I think Charlie Wallington had an absolutely outstanding game. He's a young prop, hasn't played there a lot. His work rate was phenomenal by his standards. He made it every breakdown, and he really was a top performer. But 1 to 19 really put the work in.
Good. Thank you.
Cheers, man. So, Lee, congratulations on a fantastic win today. Cup champions.
Yep.
How'd you feel?
I feel awesome. Everything came together performance-wise today. Everything the boys have worked so hard with throughout the season in training all fell into place. Absolutely brilliant. Great performance all round.
Amazing. Who's your standout performers today?
I think it would be unfair to pick out even 1 or 2 people out the performance. I thought the forwards, scrum, the entire pack just powered through the game. Backs were great. It would be unfair to pick one person. I think it was a real team performance today.
Stuff. So we played Hatfield 3 times now. 1-1. What was the key to success for us today?
It's a good question. I think it shows the development we've had all season as a team. Reformed at the start. I think the first game we played, then we were probably just a little scratchy. We haven't played a lot together before. This, just goes to show how much the team have developed, how much they've learned, how hard they've worked. I don't think there's any secret to the success, but I think it's just hard work and game nous today.
Amazing. Thanks very much, Lee. Ned, fantastic performance from the boys. How did you see today?
Well, it was a fantastic effort. There wasn't one person today I could say didn't give their all. There were some outstanding performances. I tell you what I noticed is some people did things that were sometimes you don't expect of them. Ollie took a couple of shoeings today, went down on the ball and was tough and brave and things like that. And it was that sort of thing. And just again Harry the back row and that was done really well. It was a really really good all-round performance. Everybody gave their all. They was all really on fire today, especially the first half. The first half was without doubt the best rugby we've played all season.
Amazing. In terms of moving forward into next season, what does this win today do for the club?
Well, I think for the club, it tells them. There was a lot of committee members here today, and it tells them what a solid base we have underneath the first team. We know what, as a second team that we are, we're here to support the first team and bring through players as we are. But, there's some real skills out there and they should see that today, and I hope they do, and they recognise the work that's been done, the hard work that's been done by the lads, the level they're playing at is there, when it's on a par sort of with the first team sort of level, but it's certainly not very far behind it, and it tells them that we have 20 players on the cusp of looking at first team rugby.
Super stuff. If you could bottle up one thing from today and take it forward into every game, what would it be?
Fucking hell. Just the intensity. Just the intensity. Our defensive line was going forward with the aggression and this is 2 things I suppose, but it was the aggression, but it's in line with the technical ability. Our tackling was great. Our defensive patterns were superb today. They really were. They never really looked like scoring. The only time they got near our line was when we either gave them an opportunity. They didn't make an opportunity at all today. Not at all.
Super stuff. Congratulations.
Thank you. No, congratulations to you, Dickie.
So, Mick, chairman of the club, congratulations on a great victory today. What does it mean to Luton Rugby Club?
Absolutely fantastic. We've had a few years of disdain. We were higher, we've gone lower and lower and lower, and I've noticed over the years it's been a bit of a decline. But about 2 or 3 years ago, due to Steve and Ned, who are the coaches, and yourself, coaches of this team, we've all of a sudden now got a backbone, and that backbone is starting to come forward, and it's showing in the first team. The first team was stronger, and the second team improved it today by winning their cup, and it's the first bit of glory we've had at Luton for about 15 years, and I'm absolutely content.
Great stuff. In terms of the first team, like you say, they've got a big game next week. How's the mood around the boys and the camp?
The boys next week are going to be bolstered by this. There's a few of them there watching today, and they're going to be delighted. So all these lads hopefully will turn up next week, and if we can turn it around against Matlock, we're playing Matlock, a northern side. We're playing at Luton Rugby Club, which is our stronghold. We can possibly get promotion next week.
Amazing stuff.
And this is great. And I'm absolutely delighted because my son has been playing since he was 6 years of age. It's been a long time, isn't it, mate? Yeah, and you think he's only 30 now, and how long he's been playing? You know, that's 23 years. And you know, he's done well. He skipped the side today, and I thought he led the side really well. And we supported him all the way through. Yeah, really proud of him. So yeah, I'm delighted actually. Things are going quite well at Luton Rugby Club at the moment.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Nicky. God bless.
Perfect. So, Steve, congratulations. Another victory in the bag. A trophy in the bag.
That's not just a victory, is it? That's a final victory.
That's a final victory for the season. A cup final win. How'd you feel?
Absolutely overwhelmed. It's been an excellent season from the coaching team all the way up. I'm just elated. It couldn't have got any better if you scripted it.
Perfect. So, in terms of personnel, we're gonna lose a couple of the boys to university and to work. How does that affect the team moving forward?
It affects it quite a bit, particularly up front. We need to restructure a little bit. We need to make some hard decisions. There is certainly one player that I think we could move, definitely. And we're just going to need to work with that over pre-season. We're going to have to make that decision, talk to the players involved, and pull them forward.
So you're chairman of rugby at the club. How's rugby felt this season?
Well, this season it's been heavyweight. It has been quite heavyweight. It's been really busy. I've had to rely on my coaching team, particularly for the twos, to allow me to carry on. And that's not going to get any easier. I hate to say that, it really isn't. We've got some plans coming. We'll have an academy within another season, and that's got to work. And that's got to work for the whole of the season structure.
So, just to sum up the day, one final thought.
Without swearing, excellent. Absolutely excellent. I couldn't fault it. Absolutely excellent. It's time to get drunk.
Steve Haynes, the wannabe die young, thanks very much.
Cheers.
So that's it. 28-3, Luton victorious. Stay tuned. More to come.